Hey guys, Paul from Ashen Phoenix. It is New Comic Book Day for the week of April 6th, and we're going to get started right now. This episode brought to you by Paul and Tim Do a Thing.
Yay.
We do a thing.
We do.
Check it out.
Hey guys, Tim from Capes and Scowls, the comic book store. Team Ashen, Paul and Tim Do a Thing. I did it, Paul.
Yay.
Yeah, let's talk about some trades. First up, I've got Secret Invasion, Meet the Scowls. This is a new printing of Meet the Scowls with a bunch of bonus content that is like some of the original Skrull stuff around Secret Invasion. Does not actually have Secret Invasion in it. Just note that. We got Exo Manowar, book 2 of, I believe, the most recent run. Yes. The 2020 run? Is that the most recent run? I haven't kept up with my Exo. No, that was the last run. None of this matters. Khazar, Lord of the Savage Land. This looked pretty sweet when it came out. I really like the art on it. And anytime there's a robotic dinosaur, it's got to be a good idea. Right, Paul?
I mean, yeah.
That's what you've always said.
It is.
Going back to the old days, in the old world.
Yes.
Robot dinosaurs.
Yes.
When they roam the land.
Yes.
Avengers, Tech on Avengers. It's just anime, robot, guyvery Avengers. Doesn't actually sound that bad when you say it that way. Venom, Recursion. This is the new Volume 1. This is the Al Ewing run. We got Shazam, To Hell and Back. This is the Future State Shazams, as well as 1 through 4 of the most recent mini. Moon Knight. Oh, I love Moon Knight so much. Show's great. Moon Knight Legacy. This is the complete collection of the most recent run prior to this one. So this is the one with the Sun King. This is from 2017. Jason Burrows. That's right. Good run. We got Jonathan Case's Little Monarchs. This looks like a really interesting book. It's for younger readers, but I kind of want to read the hell out of it. Looks awesome. We've got Journey into Mystery Thor, Volume 2. This is part of the Mighty Masterwork series. It looks like this has like the first Sif is in here. Grey Gargoyle. That's all I can see off the top of my head. We got Death. It's a new hardcover version. And contains the high cost of living, the time of your life, and a bunch of Sandman issues as well. It's a good story if you never read it. We got Mr. Miracle, The Source of Freedom, hardcover as well. I didn't read that one. We got Robin, The Lazarus Tournament. This was really good. I read the first issue and reviewed it on here. I really enjoyed it. I peeked back in on it. It's good stuff. And finally, Suicide Squad, Bad Blood. This is no idea, but it's Tom Taylor, so it's good. That's just kind of how that works.
First up, we have Little Monsters issue number 2. The twist in this book from the first issue can now be talked about because you should have read the first issue. All of these kids are vampires, and I love the way the art is. You basically were just assuming that they were just running around in the daytime, and realistically, because of the absence of color in this book, they were actually running around in the nighttime. Just finding things, and things go wrong because they found a human being, and one of them not a fan. One of them not a fan of human beings, and yeah, that's where things go very, very wrong in this book. It's so well done. It's really cute. You really learn to like all of these characters immediately because you're interested in how they evolve as people, because I mean, they're little kids and they've been vampires for hundreds of years. So you're seeing that childlike mentality in the bodies, but like they're also very, very old people and kind of bored with their lives, and how like a child has to kind of deal with that world in a post-apocalyptic narrative. This is a really good series. I liked it. You should check it out.
All right, first up for me is West of Sundown from Vault Comics. This is a Western kind of story with a vampire. It's kind of fun. You have, I believe he was a Confederate soldier who is kind of spared by this vampire, and she takes him on as like an assistant who helps her kind of blend in with people, and he, you know, she kind of gives him all the powers and fixes his life kind of thing, and then in turn he feeds her people. And they become a socialites, and they're like living in New York, living their best life in the late 1800s. And things go wrong because there'd be no story otherwise. But the art is really cool. I dig it. Really cool book. I just enjoy a lot of the Vault stuff. So if you want a weird kind of Western, I think it's going to stay mostly Western, vampire story, this is for you. And just check it out, man. It's weird. It's got a great variant cover parodying Swamp Thing, by the way. Check that out.
And my pick of the week is don't even try to keep up with the Joneses. AWA. This is a really interesting story that I might be in the same vein as Erratic. I might be in that same world where you have reborns, and you have this family of reborns, and they are trying to basically blend in and try to be your typical Joneses. And they can't, because they're all superpowered, and the world is kind of... It's a very, very much an allegory for the world around us right now, and how people are afraid of the unknown, and them not wanting to be the unknown, while at the same time still trying to be what they want to be, which are superheroes. And this is really good. The paranoia in this is really cranked up, as well as the struggles between the family. It's very much kind of a dysfunctional Fantastic Four, and obviously that's how they're drawn. But yeah, this is like if the Fantastic Four had more problems, and no one liked them, or no one liked who they were, who their alter egos were. Whereas Fantastic Four is everybody celebrated, but like these, not so much. And that's what really kind of cranks up the drama in this, and it's just a lot of fun. You should definitely check it out.
All right, Paul, it's time for my pick of the week. Do you know what my pick of the week is?
No, not a clue.
And you wouldn't have thought either, because it's Ninjago from Lego. Remember Ninjago?
No.
That's right. I'm the one who had kids of that age at that correct time, so I've watched a lot of Ninjago. I haven't thought of Ninjago in a million years, but it all came flooding back. The book is really good. It is Lord Garmadon, who is the main villain. I really like this art style, and I like the fact that you're drawing Lego people as Lego people. They have the little clampy looking hands, and their action is kind of fun because they're minifigures, essentially. Both my books were really close. I'll tell you what put this one over. There's absolutely a nod to Ninja Gaiden, the original NES game, in here, and I loved every second of it. There's absolutely a duel straight out of that, which is fantastic. But basically, Lord Garmadon has been good and bad, and mostly bad, over the years, and he has recently been reborn. He's kind of just keeping to himself when he comes into a scenario that requires his attention, and if he's successful, he'll pretty much just take over Ninjago, which is, of course, what he wants, because ultimately, he's evil. Book's great. Please check it out. If you remotely like Lego, or you remember the Ninjago cartoon, I fondly remember it. My son loved it, and I enjoyed this book a lot, so check it out. All right, thank you for making it to the end. Paul thanks you as well. He does, see? And we will be back next week with more comic reviews. And I don't know. What else, Paul?
I don't know. We don't really have a lot else going on.
There's not a lot else going on. We're just going to watch Moon Knight tomorrow morning. Today. I've already watched it by the time you see this. It's great. And that's about all I care about. So make sure you check us out on our other pages. Paul does the Twitch thing, Team Ashen. I have the podcast, Capes and Scowls. And, of course, Paul and Tim do a thing, is both of us in a car being mean to each other, subjecting each other to torturous music. It's pretty fun. That's it. Bye.